absurd seems completely sane.
Alright, time to be semi-serious, but really not. If you think economic data means something while the market's going up, you really haven't learned anything from me from the last 7 or 8 years of me doing videos. Economic data means nothing. Nothing at all. Jobs reports, beige books, earnings. Well, earnings mean a little bit of something. But when the market's going up and the short squeeze is on, like we're in that environment right now, economic data usually doesn't mean anything. When the market's going down, do you realize that we're hinged on every single report, waiting for stuff to come out to try to guide us? When we're going up, nothing matters. Do you think WMB or Devon Energy that we bought yesterday? Now, are you following along? I gave you those two as my gift. Even put it up there. Said we added them. Told you we're not selling them. Now, I'm already regretting selling the US Steel. It's already up. I'm already regretting selling the FCX. It's going up every single day. This is a typical bull market because when you sell stocks and they keep going up, that's your first sign that you're in a bull market. The last couple of weeks, even last year, we were able to sell stuff and then 2 days later they'd be back down and you could buy them again. Now, everything's running and you could possibly look at this 2016 move as one of the most missed opportunities in the history of the stock market. Worse than 2009 because you don't see stocks going up in 100% increments in 3 weeks very too often. And we're talking about US Steel, FCX, ATI, KMI, and that whole entire list. POT, Joy Global, I think they're all going to double. So I'll predict that the payrolls come out and mean nothing. And if they decide that they want it to mean something, that's the thing. They'll decide whether or not it means something, and then they'll say it meant something. You understand? Generally, this number's not going to mean anything because the market's going up now. So it doesn't really matter, but let's see if it actually matters. I don't think it's going to matter, but here's when it will matter. If the UVXY, the shittiest product on earth, actually could stay green. Oh, it's red. I'm sorry. If it goes green and stays green, then maybe the market will sell off. Because UVXY, as the worst product on earth, when that stock is green, you have to be a little cautious about buying stocks. That's it. It's really that simple. And if the UVXY ever has 3 up days again in a row, that's when you know this market might be ready or in the process of, or in the midst of going down big time. Because when's the last time UVXY's had 3 up days in a row? August? Even when we were getting hammered, we only had maybe once did it go up 3 days in a row. All right. Oh, so the jobs data is out. UVXY is tanking, SVXY up, and the market's only going higher. So the only time you want to sell is if we suddenly have a UVXY spike up and the market actually reverses. The bull market is on. We're good for March. We're good for April. We're probably good for May. We're probably good for mid-June. And then they'll start talking about whether we should sell in May and go away. And next thing you know, we'll be at Dow 20,000. Oh yeah, that jobs number was pretty significant. Now I'm going to put those, I don't know where I left off. I've been making like all these videos and then I go back and I forget to load them. So right now, I think the Dow just hit 17,000. We're brushing off the Dow 20,000 hats and the t-shirts. 3,000 more points to go. Why not? Why not? All right. Well, Pro Trader Elite, I'm making a video on YouTube, so everybody say hi. We're hanging out in the Pro Trader Elite room today, and we're hanging out in the Hit the Bid room. We got all things going on. I'm indoctrinating, is that a word? I'm welcoming the new crop of people into the Dow 20,000 theory. It's 3,000 points to go. Why not? You want to be buying stocks right now. You want to know why? Because everybody missed the boat this time, and no one's going to want to miss the boat on this next leg up, so they're going to rally. By the time we figure out whether or not any of these companies are worth anything and how bad oil has hurt the economy, we'll be at Dow 19,000. Look, the typical sign for a bull market is if you keep selling stocks and they keep going higher, it's a bull market. How awesome did I sell that US deal yesterday? Awesome. Joy Global, fantastic. ATI, great, right? So you made 3 or 4 points on these trades. Now they're up hundreds of percent after you got out. So now what happens is people get emotional. I ain't going to let these things keep going up without me. So they keep piling in. Bull market, 80% of a bull market is short squeezes. And this is the greatest short squeeze of your life right now. As long as UVXY never goes up again, we're good. We're good. QQQ to 106.30 by the end of the day. Let me post this video now, so if that happens, you'll be like,
Oh man, this guy knows something.